Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Another great week, another opportunity of life, another breath. No, we pray for this. Last week was pretty good. I do want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers, all the men out there doing the best they can with what they have every day, no matter what, because it's hard. I already called my dad. I told my dad happy Father's Day because I don't think I would be the man I am today without him. And so obviously when this episode drops, it'll be Monday. But to me, every day is Father's Day. We just, pick a day out the year to really congratulate and support um, and just talk about them. But I think every day they should be celebrated because it's a tough job. And especially how the world is, right? Like it is very tough. And so tell someone that you love them, tell them that, happy Father's Day, that you appreciate them, that you you wouldn't be anywhere, you wouldn't be where you are right now if it wasn't for them. I think sometimes that matters way more than gifts, way more than money, appreciation. It goes a long way. And so I had an amazing week. Obviously, some ups and downs. Like I don't want to always say like every week of mine is so phenomenal. Like I never go through anything. That's not true. I go through stuff every day. Even this morning, waking up, text messages on my phone. Like it's. I'll say this: it's never as big as what we make it out to be, because life is so precious. And as you saw this past week with a lot of obviously famous people, right, losing their life, but it's way more than the three famous people I believe that passed away this week. Like a lot of people die. Like the truth about life, the most significant thing about life is that none of us are making it out of here alive. So you learn to appreciate every moment. You learn to appreciate every time that you get with your family and friends. And so um, this week was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, and I've made it to a new week. And so I praise God for that. Thank God for that, because it's what someone didn't. Right, wrong, indifferent. Someone did not. And I'd like to take walks every day about 30 minutes, 2 miles, I would say, about a decent pace. And I'm just thanking and just walking and thanking and reminiscing sometime on things in the past. I look up at the sky. Like like life is life. And life will always be life no matter what. We're not the first people living life on this earth, and we're not going to be the last. And so you learn to appreciate every little moment, every little detail, especially when you get old. I don't want to sound old, but if I had a better appreciation for life when I was in my 20s, like I think I'd be way further ahead, and not even like financially, but more so health wise. Like you understand, like you never get enough time with your family, with your friends, with yourself. Like you'll never have enough time, and you just learn to appreciate it. You learn to finish what you start. Everything that you do, I've learned now the most important thing that I can do is finish. Doesn't mean I'm gonna finish with all A's. Doesn't mean I'm gonna complete the task and win. It does I just need to finish, because quitting is the only failure. And so I can't stop whatever I'm doing, whatever I started, especially if I started it, especially if it's my idea. Because I think your brain doesn't know the difference, right? Like, and so when you don't finish, you're teaching yourself to not finish. It becomes a habit that it's okay to not finish something you started, no matter what it is. If it's cleaning the house, if it's folding clothes, if it's washing clothes, like you gotta finish whatever task you have this week, whatever obstacle. I'm not saying you gotta finish with 100%. I'm not saying that you have to get the best score. I believe finishing teaches you something, and you get the answers to the test. Whenever you take the test again, you have the answers. You might get a 78 this time, next time, because you prepared and you know it. You might get a 90. If you're keeping score, I don't really keep score like that anymore. That was in my youthful days. Like I cared about the score. Don't care. As long as I finish. Finishing is so important to everything that we do in life because it teaches you fortitude. It gives you strength. It teaches you that you can do something. That you never allow anything to break you. No matter how tough it is, like we're not in this alone. Your family or friends, you have Jesus Christ. You have yourself. Like you're strong enough. You're equipped to do this. You're not like if it's happening to you, it's happening for a reason. It's teaching you something. You're getting stronger because of it. I always say the potter is molding you to become who you're supposed to be. You're not there yet. And so what you're going through, these conditions that you're going through is needed so you can get to the other side. And you have to accept it. You have to embrace it. Like you pray for the rain. You gotta understand you're gonna get the mud. You need the rain. The mud comes with it. I'm not gonna complain about the mud because I absolutely need the rain. And so I'm not gonna complain about the workload, right? If I ask for a promotion, this is what I asked for. This is what I need right now in my life. And so I'm gonna finish because there's something on the other side that I need to learn. All obstacles, all tests, all trials is a learning experience. And I have to finish to get the full understanding, the full knowledge of the situation. Why did I need to go through this? Not why me. It's never why me anymore. Like this is happening for a reason. I understand that. I didn't understand that 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I lost my mind. 10 years ago, I got mad. I got mad at the world. I'd have shut down. Like, woe is me. Now I understand everything that I go through is to grow me. It's a test. It's not the world hates me. It's not God hates me, right? It's a test for my testimony. In order for me to have a testimony, I got to go through a test. I have to go through something to get on the other side. And it's not always like I say, for me, I already took it. I already passed the test. The answers on the test don't help me. It might help me a little bit down the way, but the answers on the test will help someone else that's going through something similar. And so that's why I don't keep my mouth closed about the experiences of my life. I've talked about working overnight. I've talked about living in Memphis, making $10 an hour, working at Southern University, making $10,000 an hour. Like that, all those are part of my story. All those situations are part of my journey to where I am now. I've been blessed. I'm still blessed. I'm alive. Like I'm living and breathing. I woke up this morning in good health, sound mind, body, and spirit. I have nothing to complain about. Now we find stuff to complain about, but I have nothing to complain about. I'm blessed. I'm like, if I wake up every day, that's enough. That's enough for me because I think I can, with the gifts I have, I can make anything happen. I have that ability. That ability was given to me at birth. I can walk in any room at any time and do what I do. That's my gift. What's your gift? Use it to finish because you need to finish. You will feel better once you finish on the other side. Once you get to the other side, you'll feel better about yourself. The quitting, you'll feel like the rest of your life. You'll never feel the same once you quit. Like, yes, it's tough. Yes, it's a lot. One, you asked for it. You're never going to go through anything in your life that you're not probably responsible for. Something you did, again, you had a choice, you made a decision, there's a consequence, and then there's a response. That's it. Like you don't nothing happens for happenstance. You're not just going through something just because it's Tuesday. You played a part in it. And in playing a part in it, now you got to get something from it. The enemy is never going to attack you just, if you're going to hell, he's going to let you go to hell. You're being attacked because you're special, because you matter, because you're important to your key cog in his world. All of us matter. That's why, I have to assure you're enough. You're more than enough. You matter. Everyone plays a role. And you remove one of these roles, you remove one of these people, and the universe tilts a little bit because there's no one to fill that void at that time. I don't want anyone to ever think that they're not enough. You were specifically created to be here right now. You're not here for the 50s, the 60s. You were specifically, it was engineered for you to be here right now. You have a specific purpose. It just takes us some time to figure out what it is. It took me about 32 years, and I've never stopped since. Once I figured out why I'm here, I'd never stopped climbing to reach that goal. But I understand that every time I reach the top, I got to keep climbing some more. The top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. The journey never ends. Like Nip say, the marathon continues forever. I just have a part of it, and then I hand the baton off to the next person. I gotta put us in position, right? I have to finish my race, but that puts us in position to win, to learn, to gain, to get ahead. So I can't stop. No matter how tough it is, no matter what the weather is, no matter what the situation, how my boss treats me, how my significant other treats me, right? It doesn't matter. My family treat me like I'm on this journey. It's my journey. But this journey is way bigger than me. Generational curses are broken by one individual, right? And everyone else will doubt. Everyone else will look at you like you're crazy, but they'll all benefit. And they may never say thank you. Like it's tough dealing with, breaking those, curses and filling those gaps. Like it's tough, but it's needed so that your family, your lineage can grow further than you ever did. And I think we should leave the world in a better place than what we found it. That's the mission. Outside of bringing people to Jesus, winning souls. I listened to a message about it's not our job to save people. Jesus saves. It's our job to carry the message. And that touched me so much because it's what I struggle with. Like I don't have the ability to save people, but I try. And my mom used to always tell me that, like, you can't save them all. And I used to always get mad. No, I can try. And then you realize it's not my job to save anyone. It's my job to carry the message. It's my job to bring them closer to God. But it's not my job to save them. They got to make the decision to do it, and they got to go to Jesus. And they got to accept him. I can't make them accept him. I've been looking at this all wrong most of my life. Like I can't make anybody do anything they don't want to. I can talk about finishing. I can talk about the importance of finishing. But it's up to them. And that's how you got to look at it. You can get them to it. They got to make the decision. Now you can strengthen them for the decision. You can strengthen them for the opportunity, but they still got to do it. And you got to be okay with they might not do it. Everybody ain't for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. But finishing is so important. And some people might not finish, but your journey with them is finished. And you got to be okay with that. Sometimes they got to go a little further. As long as you take them as far as you can take them, you finish. You did your job. And that's what it's about. Doing your job, completing your task. and moving on to the next. This is going to be a great week, phenomenal week. Obviously, we're going to have ups and downs. We're going to have issues, but we're prepared for them. If we're not, we just put our head down and keep working. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all every week for listening, for paying attention, for subscribing, promoting. I thank y'all for it. Like, we're going to keep going. We're going to make it through this. Whatever you're dealing with, you're built for it. Just finish. Get to the other side. And then try to understand why you did what you did, or why you're going through what you're going through. The test is very unique for every one of us, but it's specifically for us. You just got to finish to understand. Get to the other side. Keep going no matter how tough it is. This week, let's finish. Let's finish anything and everything that we go through. And then at the end of the week, let's rehash and see what we need to do. How can we improve? What do we need to do to better ourselves, better our family, from eating habits, working out, sleeping, just trying to improve ourselves. But let's finish. Let's not quit anymore. The most important thing this week is finishing. Be with your family, love your family, tell someone you love them. Reach out to the person you've not talked to in a while that's been on your heart. You never know how much that can help someone that's down, because we all go through those phases, but we've made it on the other side. So now it's our job to help other people get to the other side. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm praying for y'all. We're going to get through it. We're going to get to the other side. We're going to finish, and we're going to be excited about the next opportunity. Because again, the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. The climb continues. We do not stop. We're reaching for our goals this year. 2026 is almost the end of June. Like, we made it this far. We can go further. I love y'all. Be blessed.